Let's go to the politics of woke, Campbell Newman. It's a great dividing line right around the West. Big line in British politics. One of America's top pollsters, you'll know him, former GOP strategist Frank Luntz, Fox News focus groups, he's famous for that. He was also here in the 07 Rudd Howard election campaign. He says that woke cultural wars are the #1 political issue in the UK. It's all blown up in a year. Now, it's interesting. He says, according to these rankings, Campbell, it's more divisive than the male-women divide, than the North-South divide, than the historical Tory-Labor divide, the age divide. It's woke and non-woke that's really dividing Britons. I think it's not far away from dividing Australians as well.
Look, I agree, Peter. I think it certainly is in the UK, and it's coming here like an express train here in Australia. I would reflect on, for example, a supposedly Conservative Prime Minister who's gone woke, who has got a young partner, and I think that we're seeing her influence in a quite dramatic way in terms of the policies that he supports. He doesn't look like a Conservative politician. He actually is espousing all sorts of very, very left-wing initiatives, and particularly where he's going on the whole net zero by 2050. But that is the dividing thing, and it's between people who've got university degrees who are going to the left, and frankly people who haven't got that sort of university education tending to be more supporting the right. And they're the ones, the people who don't have those educational qualifications, who are being done over by the woke people who think they're smarter than everyone else.
This is no surprise to you, Joel Fitzgibbon, because you've been calling out the politics of woke inside the Labor Party in Australia for some time.
And the other point, Peter, is that it's not just in politics. It's in our corporations and it's in our education system. And it is growing worse. And, you know, I can't believe some of our biggest listed companies, in fact global companies, are more concerned about corporate reputation than they are about their bottom line. They're listening to a loud minority of shareholders instead of being more concerned about the majority of shareholders who have invested for very good reason, and that is a financial one. And I don't know where it ends, but political parties have to be very, very careful about getting ahead of it. In other words, being out of step with the broad majority of the Australian community who haven't signed up to this ideology.